America because of all of the producers that create foods that are very unhealthy for us with excess corn and unhealthy products produced by corn, and also other things as well. So the definition of obesity is the condition of being overweight. Now this can be caused by all different types of health problems that are either hereditary or diseases that are picked up through life as you go on. And children at a very young age are being fed very unhealthy foods because of the types of foods that are being produced in our country. So fast food is one of the biggest things that is a problem for Americans because the statistics show that 1 in 4 adults consume fast food every day in America. And additionally, McDonald's sells 75 hamburgers per second on average, which if you think about that, that's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, it's a lot of hamburgers. And additionally, diabetes is a very serious issue in our country currently, and in the future diabetes is supposed to triple by the year 2060. Our generation is going to have more diabetes than any generation in the past, and this is because of the unhealthy foods that we are eating and the lifestyles that we are the lifestyles that we are having and the cultures that we are creating that are leading to this. So this is a graph that shows how the percentage of obesity has increased from 1999 to 2016. In 1999, in adults, it was 30.5%, and then it rose to 39.6% in 2016. And in youth, it rose from 13.9% to 18.5%. So this is a very big issue. And then here is a map that shows the percentage of obesity by state. As you can see, we've got a problem in the southern culture here with the foods that are being consumed, but also in the country as a whole, it's definitely a big issue. So what can you do about this? What can you do about the foods you consume and the lifestyle that you have? Well, there are 3 things that I've thought about a lot and done some research about that can help you either lose weight or just lead a healthy lifestyle, so that in the future you can reduce your risk of getting heart disease and diabetes and getting these other health problems. So the first thing is socialize, and by socialize I don't mean sitting around texting your friends or watching Netflix or FaceTiming. I mean going out and doing things like go out on a walk with your friends, or play soccer as a group, or do spike ball, or just activities that are going to help you mentally by getting to know people, and physically by improving your body. And then exercise is the second one. Exercise, create a plan for your week. Like just start with 3 days a week. You can go on a run, you can lift weights, or any type of exercise that's going to help you get stronger. And then optimize is the third one. And by optimize, I mean create a food plan for your week, decide what you're going to eat, the decisions you're going to make, and be accountable for yourself. Make sure you're eating foods that aren't unhealthy, because make an agenda for yourself. So that's socialize, exercise, and optimize. So if we, as people of this country, make the decision to purchase healthier foods and not purchase unhealthier foods, producers are going to have to adjust to our shifting demand and produce products that are healthier. So if we choose to buy healthier products, there's going to be a decreased amount of unhealthy products in the market, and then the country is going to become stronger physically and socially and healthily. And I have a video that restates many of the points.
A recent health survey found people have trouble believing their extra pounds are weighing into their poor health. In fact, obesity-related problems are a huge health indicator.
All of the chronic diseases that we deal with, high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, they're all related to weight problems. It's anticipated that the next generation will not live as long as this current generation if things continue to go the way they are.
Still, more than 53% of men didn't think their weight was a problem, and 48% of women felt the same way. Experts see a rise in obesity that parallels the rise in diabetes.
With our aging population and with the increased prevalence of obesity, I believe this trend is going to continue to rise. As you gain weight, you become more insulin resistant, meaning that you can't use the sugar or glucose in your blood.
Cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer in this country. Excessive weight is also a contributing factor there. Doctors use body mass index to gauge heart health.
A lot of people with these high waist sizes or the high body mass index develop what we call metabolic syndrome, and that's becoming more and more common in our country with increasing weight. The metabolic syndrome tends to carry with it a higher risk of cardiovascular disease, so a higher risk of myocardial infarction, higher risk of stroke.
The CDC reports obese people show up more in emergency rooms compared to the general population. This disproportionate rate being linked to crisis intervention. There is a solution to this heavyweight problem.
Research has shown that even with a modest weight loss and regular exercise, and when I say modest weight loss, it's 5 to 10% of your body weight, you can reduce your risk of developing diabetes by 58%.
Discussing weight may be a sensitive issue, but one you should take up with your doctor. For Lee Memorial Health System, I'm Amy Osher.
All right. So my final advice to you guys is to make a difference. Our generation is the generation that needs to make the change. So, yep, that's what happened.